Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. If you clicked on this video, you probably have a very specific goal. You want to save money fast. And not just a little bit of money. I'm talking about saving $1,000 in just 30 days. That's a big number. For some people, that might even feel impossible. But here's the thing, I've done it. And not just once. I've repeated this method multiple times, even when I was living paycheck to paycheck. And if I can do it, you can too. So in today's video, I'm going to take you through exactly how I saved $1,000 in 1 month. Step by step, day by day, decision by decision. We're not talking about vague motivational quotes or wishful thinking. This is practical, actionable stuff you can start doing right after this video ends. If you stick with me until the end, you'll have a clear plan to follow for the next 30 days. One that can actually put $1,000 extra in your account. Before we dive in, make sure to hit the like button, subscribe, and turn on notifications. Because on this channel, we make money simple and doable for everyday people. No finance degree required. Alright, let's get into it. Before we even touch a single dollar, we need to talk about mindset. I know, this sounds like the boring part, but trust me, if you skip this step, you will fail by week 2. Here's why. Saving money is not just about math. If it were, we'd all have perfect budgets. We'd all be millionaires by 40, and no one would ever be broke. The reason saving feels hard is that it fights against our habits, our impulses, and sometimes even our emotions. So here's the first step. Decide that this is non-negotiable. Say it out loud. I'm going to save $1,000 this month. No excuses. Write it down on a sticky note. Put it on your fridge, your bathroom mirror, your phone lock screen, wherever you will see it every single day. This will remind you that this is a mission, not a wish. The second part of the mindset shift is to identify why you're saving. Is it to build an emergency fund? Pay off debt? Take a vacation? Start a small business? Your reason matters. Because here's the truth. When you're tempted to grab takeout on a random Wednesday, or buy that $70 gadget on Amazon, your brain is going to say it's just this once. And if you don't have a powerful reason to say no, you'll cave. So write down your why. Keep it short and emotional. Something I'm saving $1,000 to finally pay off that credit card that's been stressing me out. I'm saving $1,000 to take my family on a weekend trip without going into debt. I'm saving $1,000 so I can finally start my emergency fund and feel secure. Whatever your reason is, make it personal and emotional. Money is emotional. Use that to your advantage. Now let's get practical. Step 1 of this plan is to figure out exactly where your money is going right now. And don't worry, we're not going to create some complicated spreadsheet with 50 categories. This is a simple check-in. Grab a notebook or open your notes app and write down 3 numbers. How much money you expect to make this month after taxes. How much money you have to spend on fixed bills, rent, utilities, minimum debt payments, transportation to work. What's left over? This third number, your leftover money, is your opportunity. That's where your savings will come from. But here's where most people go wrong. They think, oh, I have $600 left over after bills, so I'll just save $600. But then they spend $300 on food, $200 on entertainment, and suddenly, their savings plan is toast. We're not going to let that happen. Instead, we're going to plan proactively. Look at your last month's bank statement or credit card statement. Total up what you spent on groceries, restaurants, gas, or public transportation subscriptions, and memberships random. This will take you maybe 15 to 20 minutes, but it's eye-opening. You might discover you spent $300 on food delivery without realizing it, or $120 on random Amazon orders. When I first did this exercise, I realized I was spending over $80 a month on subscriptions I wasn't even using, streaming services, premium apps, memberships that I had completely forgotten about. That's literally money leaking out of your account every single month. Once you see where the leaks are, you can start plugging them. And this is where the fun begins. Saving $1,000 in 30 days might sound like a giant mountain right now. But let's break it down. $1,000 divided by 30 days equals about $33 a day. That's it. $33 a day. Now suddenly it feels more doable, right? Your job is to make decisions every single day that either save or earn you $33. That might be skipping takeout and cooking at home. It might be canceling a subscription. It might be selling something you don't use. But when you see it as $33 a day, it feels like a game you can win, not some impossible mission to here's what I like to do. Create a savings tracker. You can draw 30 boxes on a piece of paper, one for each day of the month. Every time you hit your daily savings target, check off a box. This gives you a small dopamine hit and keeps you motivated. You can also use a simple thermometer tracker. Draw a vertical line with $0 at the bottom and $1,000 at the top. Every time you save money, color in the line. Watching your progress grow is incredibly satisfying and keeps you going even on hard days. Okay, last piece of mindset before we move on to the action plan. Tell someone about your goal. That it could be your best friend, your partner, or even your social media followers. Post something. This month, I'm doing a 30-day savings challenge. My goal is to save $1,000 by the end of the month. Hold me accountable. Why does this work? Because once other people know about your goal, you're more likely to stick to it. Nobody likes to say publicly that they failed, and that extra pressure can be the push you need on days when you just don't feel like being disciplined. All right, mindset. White heavy checkmark done. Financial check-in. White heavy checkmark done. Daily target. White heavy checkmark done. Accountability. White heavy checkmark done. You are now officially ready to start the actual plan. And this is where the big money moves happen. Thank you very much for watching this video. If you have learned something and have benefited, then don't forget to subscribe to Tipster Hub. Also, our next video is budget breakdown. Don't miss watching that video next week.